Hey everyone, Action here. While playing this build, I discovered a very important interaction hidden in the game files between the Imperial Authority and the civics. So, depending on some of our civics, we will have a much higher chance of rolling a specific class of ruler and heir. I only discovered this when I had technocracy and killed many of my rulers, but was only still getting scientists. I compiled all the civics that affect this and their weight in this image, so you don't have to go through all the game files in order to find it. We are discovering so many interactions through this playthrough, so subscribe if you want to know even more tips in the future. Let's recall all of our fleets that is stationed outside our empire. And our next goal is to establish a federation. However, I do not have a single idea of who wants to be our allies. I was gonna propose to the Model 16 architects to join a federation. However, they are a Scholarium under the independent Ilkazurian Confederacy, the empire we were just at war with, because they had a defensive pact with our current protectorate, the Harmonican Unity. So we are kinda in a weird situation where we have the option to form a federation, but everyone hates us. Let's see the opinion map. The only people that kinda likes us are very far away. We could try with the combine of Suvkasa. Let's see. Form Federation, acceptance minus 1.1 thousand. Ooh, this one is powerful. It's one of the few scenarios where we would pick this. It's just so we can get more influence and declare more wars on the Fallen Empire. Speaking of which, we can claim a system and go ahead do the same thing as before. And our new Empress is also a scientist. I wanna have more governors in that, because we're currently almost at the cap for the research speed. Just one more scientist ruler killed, and it should be over. The galactic market has been established, and because of this, all of our trades are gonna be messed up. But it's currently favoring us greatly. We were losing, I think, was 70 energy, and now we are earning 200. Sometimes it's beneficial, but we are at the mercy of the galactic market. And who knows what the AI is gonna do, right? Unfortunately, I just realized that our heir is another scientist. So yeah, we're gonna kill one of our rulers, and then it's gonna be a scientist again, rating us nothing basically. Oh, we just need a slight boost to our diplo weight in order to have the charter of work at the first place. Let's change our delegate. Grab this. Is that enough? Yep. Very nice. And the reason for that is very simple. We want to push the greater good, so we get to at least a balance in the middle, giving us a minus 10% empire size from pops. We also want to form the Galactic Council as quickly as possible, become the Galactic Custodians. I really think that the only way we can establish a federation is if we declare war and guarantee the independence of the architects. So let's just do that. Oh, can they declare secret fealty to us or something like that? Propose secret fealty. What can we improve with this? They are loyal to their enemies. What if we use some spy networks in order to do this meta campaign? That should be good, right? And probably do the same with these guys. This meta campaign. Oh, it costs us influence. Ah, that's bad. Well, let's claim another system, declare war, and let's see if our next heir is gonna be an official. And nope, a scientist again. Our science nexus is now completed, and as soon as we grab our next ascension perk, we should be able to get the galactic wonders, which will greatly increase our overall productivity. I'll also start building up our mega shipyard, because that's gonna be extra helpful when we'll fight the crisis. And with the science nexus completed, we have reached 3000 research, and also we have almost 200 research speed in every single field. So this 3000 is actually more like 9000, and because we have a low empire size, our tech cost is actually not that high, so we are able to research the repeatables quite quickly. And keep in mind that we only have 3 planets and 1 habitat, and also we are very unlucky in the rulership, because we are pretty much just getting scientists instead of officials and commanders. We can claim the system, 3 more months and should be able to declare war on them, and after this, I hope that our next heir is an official, otherwise we'll be very, very unlucky. No way, man. Another scientist, you gotta be kidding me. Why do you only roll scientists? Is it because of technocracy? Let me check out that real quick. I just checked in the game files, and apparently if we have technocracy, we just have a massive chance of rolling scientists. So yeah, we could increase our chances by removing the technocracy and getting distinguished admiralty. However, I have just searched in the forums, and if we do that, everything that we have conquered in our rulership will be gone. All of those modifiers will be resetted. So yeah, that's something we need to improve for our next playthrough with this build. So whenever we reform our government and we cyber ascend, we need to instantly remove technocracy, otherwise we'll only have scientists. We have declared war against the fallen empire, but this time we'll be doing something different. Instead of just surrendering, we'll wait for their fleets to come at us, and then we'll try to take out some of their ships and reverse engineer their technology. Because as you may know, the contingency, which will be our 25 times crisis, is basically energy weapons. So if we have good shields, they will deal less damage to us. But their ships are quite fast. Alright. They're almost upon us already. Oh, but they are attacking from the other side. What a cowards. They don't want to face our main fleet. But we have jump drives, so yeah. Doesn't really matter, right? They're almost in our system, so we can just go and use the astral jump, which costs us a little bit of astral threads. However, it does not have the negative effect of the normal jump drive.
Spaceport lost to enemy action.
We already have the debris, so we can just retreat and surrender. Let's hope that the next heir is different from us. Oh, alright. Yeah. Okay. So we are already researching the dark matter technologies, and I think we should start buying some dark matter from the market. 5 will be good, but it is very expensive. 26 for each dark matter, and it keeps getting higher.
Complete.
At least we have stabilized our consumer good production. However, our mineral production is kinda low. We should stop selling the minerals and also find a place to build another dark furnace. Supremacy is done, so we can grab the galactic wonders. And I think we should secure a black hole system. Probably the Hixikar mouse. The bad part is it has an L gate. Why are you starting to hate us all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't know which black hole I should grab. This one could be good, right? Could claim the system, get the choke point ready,
Science Division
and claim all of those systems here. We would increase the number of choke points we need to secure, but I think it will work. Yeah, we should probably do that. Research the Dyson Sphere first. We just need the influence to claim their systems now, because everyone costs us 70. Alright, and expensive. Ring segment will also be good. With our Dyson Sphere technology researched, we can choose where we are gonna build our Dyson Sphere. I think gotta be a system that is easier to defend. Probably those ones, right? Because if the contingency appears, we do not want to have our Dyson Sphere in a system that it is the only path. Like here on the CU system, the contingency has a world here and another one there. They will make a path to connect them, and that path will need to go through CU. The best one would be the Zrone, because it does not have a clear path to anything, or even the Piadanus. Yeah, we're going with Piadanus. And since we are buying some living metal, we might just activate the Edict as well.
Reports a new breakthrough.
We finished the research of ambition theory, And it's time for us to grab the Defender of the Galaxy. This will increase everyone's opinion of us by 200, and maybe with that we can form some alliance. Very important thing to use is activate some powerful edicts, mainly the Science Revolution, which grants us plus 20% research speed, and also the Ambitious Architectural Renaissance, increasing our Megastructure build speed by 50%. With this we should deactivate some other edicts, as so to not impact our Unity production that much. Now that we have researched all the dark matter technologies, let's see the difference in power for our XL class battleship, which will be our main source of damage against the contingency. Right now these are the defensive stats and the damage. The damage I think would be lower because we'll go with the focus arc emitter to bypass the enemy defenses. So yeah, that is a very large difference to the shields. We could even improve that by using the shield capacitors and making them a lot tankier. And since we are building a fleet to fight the contingency, what we must do is remove all sapient combat computers, because they will be hacked by the contingency. We have managed to secure a lot of repeatables technology. We have 4 repeatables for the fire rate, 5 for damage, and also we have more repeatables for the energy weapons. So far, we are kinda strong at the moment, and there is still at least 40 more years until the crisis appears. For the next video, we will conquer the systems and guarantee the black hole in order to build the meta decompressor, and we will also start making progress towards forming the Galactic Council and becoming the Custodian. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next ones, and I'll see you guys next time!